If you are looking for a subtle look or for some reason a subtle New Year's Eve look, like this is not gonna be it. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This intro is a little bit more casual because I explained in my video it's incredibly overcast today, unfortunately, but I just wanted to film this little intro so you guys can actually see maybe a little bit more what it looks like in real life. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe as well. As I mentioned, I post beauty videos every Monday and Friday, so let's go ahead and get into the look. The palette that I'm going to be using for this New Year's Eve look is going to be this Dose of Colors palette. Can we just talk about this packaging? It's beautiful. This is the Desi x Katie Friendcation palette. I don't know why I said Friendcation weird. I got this about a week and a half ago, and the colors on the inside, I never do this well, but cool. Okay, the colors on the inside look like this. They're very, very pretty. The reason I had been eyeing this for like a little while, for like a second, you know, but then I saw that this was actually 50% off on the Ulta website and in store for a day, so I made sure to pick it up then because I believe full price it's $54. They are good. It is a good formula, and I actually haven't tried anything from Dose of Colors before, but that's just a little expensive, especially since this was around the Christmas season and I had already been spending money and, you know, buying gifts for people and all the other good stuff. I will be taking this brush, which, surprise, surprise, is not clean, and I'm going to be taking this top middle color, which is the color Necessary, and use that as my transition shade. It's very overcast outside today. I apologize. I don't have any lights or anything like that yet, but I hope that this still picks up and you can kind of see what I'm doing. But, oh, and also my eyes are already primed with the Smashbox Shadow Primer, of course. So I pre-film my videos now, like, you know, a week in advance sometimes or something. So my previous video, my last one rather, I'm talking about my nails and how I don't keep up with them and that kind of thing. But actually yesterday I just got them done and I got the dip powder gel stuff, whatever that's called, on them. So my nails will now be looking nice for a little while. Let's all appreciate that and enjoy them while they look nice. Also, I already have my brows done and I do have concealer on my cheek areas right here because I am I'm broken out right now and I just kind of wanted to conceal that a little bit. But as you can see, I don't have any under eye concealer because those dark circles are still very much apparent. So just something that I want to say, if you are looking for a subtle look or for some reason a subtle New Year's Eve look, like this is not gonna be it by any means, because the star of this show is going to be this shade right here, this stunning blue sparkly shade, which is the color Moment, and that is going to go on my outer crease, and I'm going to try to kind of bring that out a little bit more to make this look a little bit more dramatic. And I'm going to be using the E34 and just kind of stamp that on at first, kind of where I want that to be, kind of as a guideline for myself, if you will. So also, there is definitely fallout with this palette for sure. Definitely with these sparkly shades. They're really, really pretty, but I would recommend doing your eye look before your face makeup. Like, pro tip, please do that. So I'm gonna kind of do an outer triangle. That is very far, but sure, we'll go with that. Kind of cut that in. And that's kind of the guideline that I'm going to follow, and then I'm just going to apply some more shadow there. The pigment with these color shades especially, like they're very, very beautiful and vibrant. You just have to be precise because I want this to look, you know, good. And a little bit. I love that it's overcast today because it's very hard for me to see what I'm doing right now, but it is what it is. Also, I'm aware that I just covered up that transition shade, so I'm gonna apply some more kind of at the line there so it is still there. a little bit. This is definitely higher than I normally bring my eyeshadow, but this is going to be a dramatic look because it's a New Year's Eve look. Also, I promise that this is sparkly. It's just not showing up, unfortunately, because it is so overcast today. And this is actually blue. So kind of do the same thing with the other eye. Do the outline first. Actually, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. Next, I'm gonna take this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Cashmere and put that on my lid. This is almost gonna be a cut crease, but like not fully. I'm applying this to give the glitter eyeshadow kind of something to stick to, because it is full on glitter. Like, it's not shimmer, it's glitter for sure. This shade right here, which is called Just a Kiss, which I guess is fitting. I didn't know the name actually, but it's fitting since this is a New Year's Eve look. And I find the best way to apply this is just using my ring finger, because I can really pick up the glitter that way and then just kind of slide that on. Glitter will be everywhere, just a warning. Try not to be surprised. You have been warned. Same for the other eye, of course. Also, I did bring my makeup wipes with me. So proud of myself for that. I'm going to wipe that off my face. My hands right now, so I don't have glitter everywhere, because that's not my goal for this. I promise that this is actually more blue. I know it's coming off kind of gray or black because it is so overcast outside, but I do kind of want to deepen that up a little bit with this black teal. It's an interesting color, but it's a very sparkly shade right here at the bottom, and it's in the shade Game Over. I'm going to be using this E56 and kind of pat that on the very outer corner just to kind of really deepen up my crease and give a little bit of dimension there. I'm aware you might not be able to see the difference, but like, you know, I'm sorry. I also really love this brush. I know I've mentioned it before, but it's really good for precise eyeshadow application, and I recommend it highly. Also, I applied that shimmery shade a little bit over that blue, so this can kind of fix that so the outer corner stays darker. I don't really think I need to blend this too much, but just to kind of tie it all together for sure, I'm going to lightly blend it with this Farrah brush that I got in my December Ipsy bag. Like, just very lightly. This is a very fluffy blending brush. I'm gonna apply a little bit more of the blue shade, just so in real life you can actually see that that's blue, but I know it's looking kind of black, unfortunately. Okay, now I'm going to take E52 brush right here, and I'm going to take the shade Basic and just highlight my brow bone. Now I'm going to take that makeup wipe and remove all of the glitter that you can't see, but I promise it's there. Yeah, fallout is real with this palette, but there are really pretty shades. I already have my all over moisturizer on, but I'm just going to apply some of this Glam Glow Glow Starter moisturizer on my cheek area, just so it can really stand out, because this is a New Year's Eve look. So the sparklier, the better. At least that's, you know, my goal for this look. Just a shimmery moisturizer. Personally, I would not use this all over my face, at least me, because I have oily skin and I just feel like that would not be a cute look. But where I highlight, you know, that'll be pretty, because I'll just really be glowing, hopefully. Also, before I go on, just because I want to, I'm gonna go ahead and set that eyeshadow with the All Nighter setting spray. Now, I did not apply under eye cream because I knew I'd be wiping that away. So I'm just gonna put that on right now. It's this Do It All eye cream. I knew I'd be wiping it away with that fallout, so sometimes I like, well, I mean, I usually think ahead. I like to think. So just lightly apply that. Be careful to not mess up your eyeshadow though, like don't bring that up. That is one thing you do have to watch out for if you do your eyeshadow first, but you definitely need to do your eyeshadow first with this palette because y'all saw that fallout. Now I'm just gonna let this moisturizer sink in, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation and a few other steps off camera, and I'll come back and, you know, update you guys. Much better. I have my foundation and concealer on. Once again, I used the Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation. Then I used my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral as my concealer. Before I set my face though, I am going to apply this Mary Duminizer from The Balm. I mentioned this in my yearly favorites, which you guys should check out if you haven't seen it already. It will be linked in the description box, of course. But, you know, as I said earlier, I really want the highlight to be not subtle for this New Year's Eve look, which I would also like to point out that I don't really actually have plans for New Year's Eve, which is kind of ironic, but let me create this glam makeup look. Hope y'all appreciate this. And then now I'm going to set my face with powder, but I'm going to avoid setting that highlighter because I'm going to actually be setting that with a powder highlighter because, you know, gotta have another highlighter on there, of course, obviously. We shouldn't be surprised. To set all over my face, I will be using my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Powder with this Sigma F20. And like usual, my product, well, not my products, the products that I use will be linked in the description box if I can find a way to link them. If I can find them, you know, y'all understand me. So if you find something that you like, make sure you check out the description box. For contour, I'm going to be using this Tarte Pro Glow palette because it has been a hot second since I used it. I'm going to be using this shade here, Sculpt, with my F23. Honestly, I should have these names memorized by now, but oh well. I remember when I used to not contour, and I mean it was because I didn't know how not, but I can't not contour even on days that I hardly wear makeup. I mean, if I don't wear makeup at all, like I do have those days, but on days that I hardly wear makeup, I will still contour because it just makes a huge difference, and I highly recommend it, especially to this brush. Really recommend this brush. It's nice and soft, great quality. I've had it for a while. Can't recommend it enough. And of course, you know, the brushes will be linked as well in the description box. I am gonna blend that line, don't worry. I see it, I see it. For blush, I'm gonna be using this one from Morphe that I got in an Ipsy bag. It's in the shade Spirit, and I'm just gonna be using this Eco Tools brush to apply that with. As the last step of highlighter, I'm going to be taking this fan brush right here and this shade Strobe, which I know you can't tell probably, but it has actual, yeah, you're not going to be able to tell. Just trust me, it has actual glitter in it. It's not just shimmer. And I figured like now would be an appropriate time to just, you know, apply that, really pack that highlighter on. Yes. Mm-hmm. Before I apply mascara, I'm going to apply some eyeshadow to my lower lash line. I'm going to be taking this deep brown shade right here on my lower lash line. And then before applying mascara, I'm going to set that with Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I also remember when I only used to use 3 sprays of this one setting my face, but here we are. I'm just going to be using my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and I'm going to apply that off camera because just it'll be easier that way. So mascara is done, and this is looking very nice and dramatic. I'm here for it. Also, please appreciate the fact that I'm just wearing a black t-shirt for this New Year's Eve look because, as I said, I don't really have plans, but it's fine. So to finish off the look, I am going to be using this Lime Crime lip pencil in the shade Girl. And I am going to line them and then fill in my lips. Over top of that, I'm going to apply this Mally lipstick in the shade Nude. Okay, very carefully because apparently it's broken. And that completes today's look. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I hope you guys did. And I'm aware that I'm uploading this on New Year's Eve, but you could use this, you know, for other times, other occasions that you need to get dressed up and feel the need to do full glam makeup. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post beauty videos every Monday and Friday. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.